Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions regarding this watch. Today, a rarity on this channel in more ways than one. This is the Rolex Day-Date from the Masterpiece series, so a 39mm Day-Date in platinum. The watch you're looking at right here is the 18946 reference, and it is a K series from 2001. The watch is remarkably massive, as I measured it at 273 grams with the links you see in its Pearlmaster style bracelet. It also has a diamond bezel, and you can see a diamond set dial made of Meteorite. So in terms of size, spec, bracelets, design, the fact that it's festooned with Meteorite and diamond, this is anything but your average Day-Date. Now it is the 39mm case size, which we're not used to seeing too often, but it's thin, 11.9mm thick. From lug tip to lug tip, it's not that broad. It'll be 45.6 from lug tip to lug tip. When you add the solid end links to the Pearlmaster style bracelet, now it is quite broad, 54 from end link to end link, and then 20mm the space between the lugs. You can see that this still uses a unique clasp system, and I'm going to demonstrate this now because it is a form of the crown clasp where you can see the partition point is the 5-point coronet, but this is not quite the crown clasp that you see on the President bracelet. This is a somewhat different mechanism. You can see from the early 2000s it has a snapshot system. It's a fascinating assembly. Taking a look in profile, you can see there's an intermediate link in there in case you do find yourself in between sizes. Taking a quick look, you can see that removable links here are fixed in place using screws, so it is a relatively straightforward matter to size this down. The 5-link design is unusual. It's not the Jubilee, it's not the President, and it's not the Oyster. The Pearlmaster bracelet was a product of the early 1990s, and that's where this 5-link design came from. It's a relatively modern addition to the Rolex family of bracelets. We do still have a conforming end link, as on many Rolex bracelets, to mate it cleanly to the case. And then if you look, there's a little bit of taper down towards the clasp itself. It's all platinum. It's very massive. We have a crown that is a twin lock in platinum. You know that because it has one dot. It is a screw down. The watch is 100 meters, water resistant, solid case back. Taking a look at the bezel, it is set with diamonds, and diamond setting at Rolex is still done by hand. So that means it's done with heat, it's done with eye-hand coordination and traditional setting tools. And so this is one element of Rolex that was, when this watch was made and remains today, still a handcraft. In a world where most Rolex watches are going to be mass-produced by automated process, this is a handmade Rolex watch. You'll also note that the case here is a little bit unusual. It's definitely a little bit more tapered and artful than, say, a Submariner or a Sea Dweller. It's more like a Yachtmaster or a Daytona in that regard. The crystal is dramatically boxed and cambered, and then we have the magnifier. The frame for the date, the frame for the day, the numerals and the settings for the gems, the Rolex coronet and all the hands, they are white golds. They will not tarnish or oxidize. You can see we have lovely cut gems at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock, then radially arrayed Arabic numerals in white gold. And so the watch is of the double quickset generation of Rolex Day-Dates. So you can see we've got the hacking seconds function if you wish to set the watch to a reference time, instantaneous jumping, day and date, the double set, or double quick set I should say, allowing you to adjust the date and the day independently. The dial made of Meteorite. The idea is you take the Meteorite iron, then it's oxidized to create these lovely patterns, almost like crystal, and then it's stabilized to create what's called the Wittmann-Statten patterns, these enduring, almost crystalline accumulations of oxide that are frozen in place so they can never advance and continue to degrade or change their appearance. It's made beautiful and then it's frozen in its tracks so it stays that way. Inside the case, Rolex manufactured caliber 3155, bidirectional automatic winding, 48-hour power reserve, 4 Hz beat rate, 31 joules, hacking and double quickset, a 5-position adjusted COSC certified Swiss chronometer. It features a full balance bridge and a free sprung balance for shock resistance, an overcoil hairspring shaped by hand, so it is isochronous, keeping very consistent time in any physical orientation. That's the advantage of an overcoil, consistent timekeeping in any position. If you love this watch, reach out to Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase and pricing details. Rolex Certified Pre-Owned watches are backed and authenticated by Rolex. Should any reconditioning be necessary, it will be to a Rolex Certified standard, and any parts invested, Rolex Factory Original. Should the initial retail box, paper, and accessory set still accompany the watch, it will be included with the sale. But no matter what, a Certified Pre-Owned box and paper set starts with an outer box, a leatherette travel pouch with suede lining, a warranty card that embodies the 2-year globally valid Rolex-backed warranty. Note, this is not a retail warranty, but backed by Rolex and actionable at any of its authorized points of sales and service. A leatherette wallet includes the warranty terms and conditions manual. A holographic hang tag marks this as a certified pre-owned Rolex watch, and a manual details Rolex's values as a company. The certified pre-owned program: care, feeding, service, and use of your Rolex, locations of points of sales and service, and details of Rolex.com. Rolex Certified Pre-Owned watches are backed only by Rolex.